see a kill onto Rogi.
They saw how powerful that combo could be in their last series, and mid one. So he's fallen really low. Get the arrow connection on Rogi. Byro's going to be up in a couple of seconds as well, but it's only level 1. In fact, Samael, he's the one that's looking to jump on aggressively. Turns Rogi, one more right click, will lose his life. Mid one unable to close the distance. I say that, well, count on 4. Permagi for the Slark. So this is definitely something that's going to enable South build. If we, seeing it a couple times so far. Mid lane, Bob going very deep. He's got another Astral Step, and Bob, well,
KP's going to try and make something happen here against Bob, who's quite keen to either steal away the bounty or get the kill onto Rogi. He's not going to. That Spirit Siphon's starting to chunk him down.
Illumina. Not enough for Rogi. 2-point Siphon, 2 fluffy hats as well. Nia. Goodbye.
I'd definitely be giving the trinket over the Tiny for sure.
Mid one. Another Perma for him, and Enryu committed on him with the Burrow Strike, so mid one gets a double kill.
Zenki's got one available. He's just wanting to stick around Marb and make sure they're able to make something happen here.
They ate the arrow, but the more important thing is that they cancelled the Epi with the Hex, so they can move on forward. Mid one's going to be careful, he actually gets brought down. Zenki's Illuminate takes him off the screen there, 3 points up in the queue for the Coddle. Bob's nearby as well.
Little surprising, but again, it's just these small little differentials. Bob eventually shows up with the Blink Dagger, but I feel like that should have just been a clean team fight win for Southfield. Everyone's going to TP straight back in here. It might cost Bob his life.
He's got some backup. Bob's even
tossed him super deep.
Gonna finally show up to a fight, and nice use of the toss, getting some distance. Nia with the wraparound, however. They're gonna be careful if they get chain locked through, because Enryu's even gonna think about showing up as well. Astral Step away from the arrow. Rogi's even gonna try and commit the Exorcism as well. Can they bring him down? Nice silence, prevents the Burrow Strike. An on-point silence shoots from Rogi, limiting that burst potential from South built with the stun lock. And they found 3, and they're looking to push on for more as well. Zenki's getting chased down. Illuminate. Actually going to push it back there with the blinding light, but they're turning their attention now. Remnant forces Mob to face them. They cannot commit too far, as SMG taking a lot of damage here and don't want to give up some unnecessary kills, as they just might. Nia, great. Finds onto 3 with the Astral Step. Rogi as well, a multi-hero silence. They're going to push him further and further away, but the Rapaway's coming through. Bob is already comboed down 1, the mid one of the back line. He's going to look to try and find some more as well. Ava, toss, KP, actually does enough damage to kill off the line. KP's Omni Knight's able to get back to safety, but Bob's going to have another round of the abilities up shortly, along with a big dagger as well. So Rogi is just going to try and sacrifice his life here. SMG will get punished for how far they go.
Underneath the Sentry Ward, and well, with that delay, he's going to have to simulate Resonant Pulse back off cooldown.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they got the Hex and Ryu. Another silence!
All silence!
I mean, he didn't use the Epi, but the Burrow follow-up as well. Bob tossing away to the arrow, but it's point blank, so the stun's not going to last for too long. Enry will finally charge up the ultimate, but again, the silence is from Rogi. This Death Prophet 5 is ripping them apart.
Tower is under attack.
Could have potentially been even worse. I mean, Nia, he's keen to continue going in super deep.
Oh, Bob.
Trying to go for the double.
Nicely done. The setup from them on point. They know that Bob did commit on forward, and Ryu this time. The Epic Burrow is going to come into play, but the position from KP will get rid of a lot of the damage instantly brought to him from the Sand King. Silence is out once again. Bob unable to use the combo. Finally, it's going to come through with the last second. That's enough damage. They'll end up losing the life in mid one. Rogi's going to get chased down as well. So a great turnaround from South built here.
Yeah, KP seems like the real linchpin for mine. For SMG, unless you're able to quickly burst down the Death Prophet as well. That would be huge after the Exorcism gets popped.
They get the silence fast enough, they can't. Enru, Burrow onto 2. Arrow's going to get the connection as well with the Finger of Death. Enru just gets bursted down. It's somehow Death Prophet still alive. Oh my lord. These squishy supports so often getting like 1, maybe 2 fluffy hats just for that survivability, so you do not get bursted.
Trying to make something happen around here. They could see how low Roche is, and mid one, he's going to continue to commit. Mob's going to go right on in.
One Dark Pack is able to snatch the Aegis here, but Mob is committed inside the pit. They've already lost Enryu, a lot of the burst, a lot of the control as well. But now with the Heavenly Grey, it's going to try and push it back on the high ground. Where's the detection coming through at the moment here? Mob's actually going to reveal himself. He's got that Aghanims freshly picked up, so he's starting to stack up the minus armor, starting to stack up the quills as well. But mid one, ready to rock and roll, is just burning all the mana. The arrow's going to get the connection, but it doesn't matter. The Heavenly Grace status resistance mean that mid one is stunned for such a short duration, so he can continue to go and work, feasting, stealing all that agility.
I feel like he's not the one that really needs it.
Oh, and he's going to get caught out.
Through.
He might be able to go for a TP right now, but no, he will, and Afu comes through too fast, so they get a nice kill on Bob. Pre-BKB completed here. It's back, okay.
Regen.
Okay, good try. Maybe space, I say that, but mid one, I don't think
he doesn't care.
Yeah, as long as you got KP behind you, you really don't give a damn. Solar Crest, Heavenly Grace, that's all you need. They're gonna jump in, but this is... like, you've got to kill Omni Knight.
He doesn't care.
Like, you've got to kill Omni Knight, guys. You're not going to kill the Stark if KP's still alive. They have to be laughing right now. Mid one's like, are you serious? You're actually going to try and kill me? He jumps in. He's stealing so much essence. You're lucky you got a Ghost Scepter, but mid one's still able to pounce on forward. Like, they have a T2 tower. And
I mean, this is just... why are you there?
It must be cutting mid, but... oh, TP! Okay.
See if you can get onto KP. Maybe even Nia. That'd be ultra value. But not going to do it solo, and he's not with his team.
They tried to jump off food with the protection with the mana drain. Bob will get ripped apart. Roger's even able to just run up the high ground for free. He's going to be careful though, because he's falling pretty low. Mob's damage is starting to stack up. Thanks to the 3 points in the wall pass, they're going to try and look to reset. Jump in forward, they've caught out KP. Arrow's going to be on the mark as well, but a 3-man Earth back again from Arfu to dissimulate AoE silence. Goodbye, Southville. They'll lose 2. Enryu's going to try and get a 4-staff away with the Remnant off the mark, but Arfu again, he's on the prowl. Gets a blink on forward, Earth Spike start. They are just the combos that they're disrupting with the KP abilities, with Arfu abilities.
It's going to be so difficult for him to die. It was a nice initiation there in onto KP, but after Bob had been forced to buy back already, he doesn't care. He's just going to keep moving forward. Why wouldn't you?
Oh mob, oh mob. Goodbye, sir. He just stands his ground. Oh no, mid one's got 52 agi. Well, that's just at least a full...
Jump dive.
What?
Oh, he passes as he's trying to tip you.
Wait, I didn't know he was still on OG. What's going on here?
I'll take your treatment.
Mid one?
Dire are scanning.
This is
Got a gem.
That's a bit of BM.
Yeah, eventually Southfield, they're going to have enough. They called the GG. 30 minutes in. Incredibly dominant performance. How much kill involvement did mid one have? 31 out of 43. That's pretty damn good for a position 1. Enigma is soulbinded and he's linked up with the Crystal Maiden. Enigma pops his BKB. If you use one of there's about 15 abilities onto the Crystal Maiden, it actually pierces the spell immunity of the BKB'd Enigma. They're going to position themselves really deep. They're going to be able to take the fight on their terms on SMG. Oh, they could catch Enryu, who's gone way too far forward. What's going on?
Oh, Enryu. Well, there's a little bit of experience before even the lane starts. He's not really going to be able to make any stacks as well. Maybe they can get a kill on Rogi. That's kind of the only play they have right now, but with mid one being level 3
as well.
Yeah, so Enryu's just going to get chased down here. Set the Darks here, one more swipe, claim the kill. CM's still going to end up getting chased down from the Clockwork thanks to the Iron Shot.
Going to have to be careful about going in too deep.
Gonna have a second life here from the Wraith King. He's pinging out, he's like, boys, I need help, they're diving me. I get one rotation. But KP, Phantom Embrace, prevents the ultimate. Nia's falling pretty low here, Mobs. Able to crit him down. Inkswell stun's gonna be there. Nia still playing around with fire at the moment. He actually goes back in with the Remnant. Nia? Alright.
How do you feel about this refill meta? I'm all about the efficiencies, so I like it, but I'm also all about this, oh no, KP. Let's call it lag.
Yeah, we're both like, yeah, that's the Oz latency.
Level 7 on Samael, he uses the rocket flare, misses the hook though, underneath the tower.
Maybe we'll make up for
Doesn't
it.
seem to care though.
Why not
Got
use the
that
surge
big
this
wind up on
time?
the Impale.
Damage up the healing ward, Arfu, still gonna get chunked apart. But they're diving really deep, and this is going to allow Radiant for the numbers rotation. Omni Slash cast it out. Not going to get too many lucky bounces from mid one. That means that Mob, they brought down the tree, so unfortunately he's going to have to try and juke away. Back to the safety of Bob's Void Spirit. Mob's still moving very slow, so they should be able to close the distance on Nia. They'll kill him once. Can they kill him a second time, though? Zenki's showing up. He's got the Soulbind. That leash potential.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, now they're going to be definitely playing a lot more defensively. You kind of know where Marb's going to be farming now. As soon as he shows on the map, and SMG, they're going to look to beeline it straight to him.
He's going back
that's
in.
what forces Bob to go in, yeah. You need to. You need to be this proactive.
Hookshot onto
Gets
two.
double connect here. Very nice.
It's a great fight from South Build at the moment. He's going to get pushed back. Fighting on top of the Midnight Pulse is going to cost them the life of Samael, but still Bob is getting chased down here. Very early Yule's picked up without completing the boots.
Like, he had about 2,800 gold a couple of minutes ago. I thought, okay, he's just going for the casual K1 Hector build where, you know, you get the Gloves of Haste because it's really effective on a Wraith King because you have pretty crappy right click. A double kill here, and that's still withholding the black hole.
Jump in, Bob. A lot of damage here. Omnislash going to bounce back forward. Mid one's gets a double fight. No again, KP! He still drops the voice line. It's not going to matter though. They'll chase down Bob. This time he even loses the Courier. That was phase boots, a little bit of clarity with the regen, but nonetheless, mid one gets himself a triple A. Right, they've caught up the Ember. Oh,
Nice
Arfu,
stun,
what a
Arfu
stun!
again.
It's not gonna matter, but it still gets them grouped up here for mid one's cleave. Again, some pretty unlucky bounces for the Juggernaut. Be able to get back to safety. Bob looking to hunt. KP runs into a bit of a choke point here to set up for the Remnant. The drag back with the vacuum as well. They're diving deep under the T1 tower. They're going to be careful. How far do you want to commit on forward? Freezing Field's going to get dropped. Not doing too much damage at the moment. Dai still sitting on the back line. Another two-man stun from Arfu. They clean off Bob. They'll clean off Samael. And even Nia wants to try and buy back and get involved in the fight. They're hunting down the Wraith King. Barby's still got this reincarnation, but they'll kill him the once, and they should be able to kill him the secondary time as well. Arfu perfectly set up. The impales through that fight was so on point from the Knicks.
And available as Nia goes hunting for Bob. Doesn't find him.
Does reveal that they're away from KP. Mid one's going to come on over once again, but the healing ward this time not used to keep KP alive. It's got a little bit of backup coming through. Dire. How far do they want to push on forward? Great spike carapace allows them to turn. Now sets up for the Impale as well. But the Omni Slash are going to be able to chain lock down Bob. Yosef through the last second. But is he able to get back to safety? I don't think he's going to be able to. No, they get him. Bob will fall. Now even the Remnant on
He
forward
might get
as
caught
well.
by the burn.
Nia controlling Zenki. Mid one. He's able to kill off the first life with the reincarnation. Mob. He's got no help coming through. Great use of the spike carapace from the Radiance burn. We're controlling in. Mid one's godlike. Finally dropped the vac wall, but it's too late. Enryu's still gonna lose his life.
Bob might get caught out here by Arfu.
This is hard to catch though, because well, never mind.
See Nia. Oh no.
When he goes for a TP, Arfu's like, thank you, easy pickings, my good sir. So I don't have to make that difficult setup with the Impale. As they're just walking up the high ground, mid one. The backup of Rogi down bot.
Mob's TP was interrupted.
Oh no, Bob, well, he knows his fate. It's just, can he maybe bring someone down with him? He can't. Reincarnation's still on cooldown as well, so no second life he can play with.
Didn't even have the mana to do it. And again, mid one's just diving into the base. He's still got about 2.5 minutes, sorry, 1.5 minutes left on that Aegis. Samael, his surge movement speed's not going to be enough. I mean, the fact that the Eidolons do the dance as well at the same time is,
Oh wait, do they?
I
Actually-
believe so, when they're not attacking.
Oh, Bob? Black hole, there we go.
Hey! Got him.
He's like, I may as well just drop it, why not? Black hole's on cooldown. Henry needs to get a set up here. Malphus blocks him in. Inkswell stun as well. It's not really going to hold them back here from Radiant. There's the whack wall getting dropped. Hookshot, unfortunately, off the mark. The chain lockdown not going to be there. So now that's kind of a lot of the combo that Dire are hoping for to take the fight. Force stuff in. Use this defensive item to be able to protect them for the team fight here, Bob. BKB, Inkswell stun as well once again. But now they've got the Omnislash, which is going to rip him apart. Mob's got no buyback. I don't know how they're able to hold this. I mean, Glyph's on cooldown.
They might be able to time this perfectly with the Aegis expiring. Nope, it had about 2 seconds left.
It's a nice attempt at least, but... Oh, now mid one's full health, full mana. He's like, thanks, guys. Back in, mid one. Sweet animation with the Swift Slash, but stunned up in the back line. Void Spirit controlled for the moment. He's able to get the Yules. Hookshot off the mark from the Clockwork. Soulbind's out as well, so they're going to still be able to clean off the back. Void Spirit will fall. There's just no buybacks, and we just... SMG completely annihilate this series. 4 down, they'll make it a 5th. 2 buybacks available, but I think that's going to be all they wrote.
It's fountain diving time. They're just standing outside, putting all the sprays down. Is Nia really the only one that's purchased their own pack? No, mid one's got it as well.
Come on, mid one, drop one.
And no is not in her. She's a